I'm Meredith and welcome to Collectionmas 2024, where I do one of my luxury collections every day for 24 days through the month of December. If that sounds like something that interests you, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to do my luxury sneaker collection. This is one of those categories that people asked me to do. Like, I've had people say, can we see all your luxury sneakers? That I am more than happy to do, but I would never have come up with this on my own because I don't know if I find it interesting, but the fact that other people find it interesting, more than happy to show you guys my luxury sneakers. We're also going to be doing my luxury boots at some point between now and Christmas. So if you're interested in boots, that's coming as well. But first we need to do my Louis Vuitton advent calendar, as we do at the start of every video. So we're up to 11 today. 11. Okay, found it. And, oh, ow, ow. Oh, there we go. Get my nails caught underneath the cardboard. Ow. All right, got it. And close that up. Put that in there. And it's a red one today. And there we have today's Christmas decoration from Louis Vuitton. So let's hang it over this side. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so we can see my, I don't know if all 24 are going to fit on my tree, but we'll give it a go. All right, let's do my luxury sneaker collection. So I've got Louboutins, I've got Louis Vuittons, and I've got Hermes. I think that's it. Yes. Oh, and Fendi. And I've got Fendi sneakers as well. All right, so I'm not going to do these in any particular order, and I'm not going to keep them within the luxury house. I'm just going to do them in order that they are piled next to me here. All right, so the first ones are Hermes. So these are very much a traditional style sneaker in this fabulous pink color. Hermes sometimes drives me nuts because a lot of what they do is very muted or very neutral. They don't do a lot of in-your-face color, but they did this pink like 2 years ago, I think. And I loved it. I've got a great silk play suit in like this pink, and I got these sneakers as well. And yes, they have orange on them, and I don't like orange generally, but I'll take it when it's with this really bright pink. So I think, are these the flex sneakers? They're like proper sneaker style sneakers. So they're a bit more sporty looking than some of my other sneakers that you're going to see. But I just loved this pink. I love this knitted fabric design because it really is comfortable. You can see these are still super clean, and I can't say that about all the sneakers that are coming, but I can say about these ones. I have got them stuffed at the moment. I don't stuff all my sneakers, and it all comes down to how lazy I am when I take them off, if I stuff them. But yes, these are my Hermes bright pink sneakers. So let's put you up there. All right, next ones are Louis Vuittons. So I have these. They have the LV pattern through them, and they've got a pink tab on the back and a pink tab on the front. But the LVs, it's like, I don't even know what this material is, but it's a little bit textural in nature. And these ones you can see are dirty. They've been worn a few times. But yeah, I liked that these are really quite low. They don't have huge soles on them. I liked the LVs that are on them, and I liked the pink, obviously. These ones are pretty comfortable, I've got to say. I will be completely honest with you as I do this. The ones that aren't comfortable, I'm going to tell you they're not comfortable. These ones are pretty comfortable. Although having said that, there are rarely a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes that do not hurt me on the first wear. I always carry Band-Aids with me when I wear them. Louboutins are the same, I've got to say. I'm just looking at all my shoes. I generally am fine with Fendi, although the Fendi Flow sneakers aren't in this pile, and I sold mine. They tore my feet apart. But yeah, not all brands are comfortable straight off the bat, and Louboutins generally ones you've got to wear in, but these ones are pretty comfortable. All right, so there's those ones. And then we have these ones from Louis Vuitton. So these are a bit chunkier in nature. This is a very classic design from Louis Vuitton. They do these season in and season out in different designs, but this is the plain white, but it's got the LVs raised all over them, and then it's got the monogram tab at the back. So these were very classic, like very simple, very white, very Louis Vuitton with the monogram on the back, but they are a bit chunkier, and these are a little bit heavier too. So the more chunky you go, the more heavy they are. So, you know, they're not all day sneakers for me. They would absolutely weigh me down after a while, but they are nice, and they've been worn several times. But I do like that these are just a classic white with just a hint of Louis Vuitton on the back. And once again, these are comfortable now, but I did have to wear them in because these are leather sneakers. So anything that is leather tends to be a bit harder to wear in than something like this, which is all knitted and will kind of conform to your foot straight out the back. So straight out the gate. So yeah, yeah, leather sneakers are always hard. All right, next, also Louis Vuitton, and you're gonna know, if you know me, why I bought these. Pink. Hello, pink. So the pink bases on these are fabulous. I like the two-tone LV where they've done the opposite colors there. Other than that, they're white. They have got marks all over them because they've been worn. Chunky, so heavy, and this design again. So when they do the same designs in like season in and season out, there are upsides and downsides to that. So the upside is that you know what size you are, you know you like this style of sneaker, you know you can buy it over and over again. But there is a point that you get really bored. So when I was setting up for this video today, my husband came in and said, like, do they want to do my sneakers? And I'm like, I don't want to do your sneakers, no. But he has an incredible collection of Louis Vuitton sneakers, huge collection. But he has stopped buying them because his size is very hard to get, and they only do it in one style of sneaker. They rarely do it in a different style of shoe. So he's bored. So even though the designs change season in and season out, and he's got some fabulous designs, he's bored because he's like, I want a different style of sneaker. I'm tired of buying the same sneakers in different colorways or different patterns over and over again. So yeah, it's a challenge when you can only buy certain shoes in your size, because his size is quite large. My husband is 6'6", comes from Vikings way back in his ancestry, and he looks like that. So yeah, he struggles to find anything in his size, and shoes are definitely on that list. So same thing with the women's. When they do this style like season in and season out, I'm bored. Give me something else. So yeah, but side note on that one. All right, so that's those ones. And then we have these ones. So I think these are from the original By the Pool collection, the very first By the Pool collection. So they've got this pink and yellow ombre. They are chunkier on the bottom, but they're actually quite light because they've only got a little bit of leather on them. This is actually see-through. So it's like a mesh, which makes them really breathable and also lighter because of that. Now, I always get stuck with these about, do I wear socks with them? Do I not wear socks with them? Am I supposed to wear a non-see-through sock? Am I being too millennial if I wear a no-show sock? I don't know. So these ones always like perplex me a little bit. I'm like, what am I supposed to wear with the mesh? At the end of the day, I just do whatever I want, but I'm sure there's something that's supposed to happen. And because they're leather sole, like they've got leather inner soles, not wearing socks, yeah, it's a little gross after a while. So yes, I have these ones as well, but I do struggle to style them, not because of the color, but because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with socks with them. Next we have Louboutins. So these are denim sneaker Louboutins. I'm fairly certain I bought these in New York, the first trip I went 2022 after COVID. And I don't know if I don't think I've worn them. No. The bottoms look too red at the moment, so I haven't actually had them go out of the house yet, but I love anything that's denim, so I bought them, and I can probably style them with a like a skirt that's not denim, or a white denim skirt, or white denim boyfriend style jeans. I have thoughts, I just never quite get to them, but they're definitely on my radar or something I need to actually put some effort into styling and wearing them. They say Louboutin on the back, and obviously the red bottoms are well known. I am still an old school lacer. That's how I like them laced. I can't cope with the different type of lacing. I'll take the laces out and relace them every single time. I'm very old school with that. My other pair of Louboutins are well loved. They're these ones. So they've got the red detail through them and then the fabulous red Louboutin on the back. Plus they've got the red bottoms. These are probably, oh, it's going to be a close call for favorite sneakers at the moment. But these, in terms of leather sneakers, these are my favorite leather sneakers. They have done many miles. I often travel in them, depending on where I'm going. Like domestically, I'm fine. But if it's internationally, I don't wear joggers because I've got to take shoes on and off in airports. Australia, we're pretty easy going here. So yes, I have loved these. These are super comfortable now. I have worn them in. They didn't hurt at first, but because they're leather, they had to have some give to them. They didn't give me blisters, but they definitely softened with time, and now they are super comfortable. So I love my Louboutins, and I love the red detail on these. And I'm not generally a red person, but I love these. So one of my favorite pair of sneakers, and I think these are in standard line at Louboutin. So if you want them, you can probably still get them. Next are the ones I bought in Paris. I bought these in Paris from Hermes. They have lizard detail on them, just a tiny amount. So you can see the back there. That top section is just a tiny patch of lizard, which made them exotic, which meant I had to carry all the bits and pieces I needed when I went back through customs, and also made them really expensive. But I loved these. They're kind of this reddy corally color. And so far I haven't worn them yet. I did pick them up once or twice through winter and ended up going with a different sneaker. I often think about how far am I walking? I haven't worn them yet. Like, are they going to hurt me? So I try not to wear brand new shoes if I know I'm going to be walking long distances or out for a really long time, because I want to give them a chance to see how they wear. I don't want to be in a 10-hour day in shoes that cause me mass amounts of pain. So yes, haven't had a chance to wear these ones in yet. I know I've had them for a year. Like, what am I doing? I own lots of sneakers, so sometimes it's really hard to find an occasion, and I don't always wear sneakers. I have many pairs of shoes. I will get to them, but they're pretty cool, and they do have the H in white down the side there. So these are my Paris shoes, and the only pair of joggers I have with the exotic detail. And another pair I got this year that I love that I haven't had a chance to wear yet, although coming into summer I feel like these might actually get a run because they're such a fab colour. So these ones from Louis Vuitton, different style, so you can see I went with a different style, which was nice. But this green, like turquoisey green, I love this. They are lower line, which is awesome. You can tell I haven't worn them because I haven't relaced them yet. So that's generally the indication of have they been worn, other than the fact that the bottoms are still really white. But I just loved this color, and I feel like it's a great summer color. So these will probably get a run over the next couple of months now that we're in summer, with a nice pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm good to go. So they're cool. And then we have from Fendi. I have worn these. These are cool. So these are my little Fendi high tops, and they're in like a parachute material. There's a little bag inside this baguette on the tongue, and you can take it out, put the shoe in it for travel, and then put it back in the tongue. Very cool. Plus it has dust bags. They're very out there. I haven't worn them a lot, but I have worn them, and you can tell they've released them and the bottoms are dirty. So I have definitely worn them, and they are out there. But how fabulous are they? I feel like they did these in other colors as well, but I can't remember. But I loved this green color. It was just so out there. So yes, they are my Fendi sneakers. I think they're the only pair. Next we have another Hermes pair. Also haven't been worn yet. I just didn't get a chance through winter, and I really need to make an effort next winter to get these out. So these are completely shearling lined. So all the inside. Now, in fairness, for it to get cold enough in Australia for me to wear these is rare. and I kind of saw them. We're planning to take my children to Santa's workshop in Finland in the coming years, very soon, before my children no longer are going to see the magic in doing Santa's workshop. And I kind of see them as a great pair of shoes for that walking around in town bit, not the being out in the middle of the snow bit, because they'll be super warm. But they've got the H in the same shearling. I keep wanting to say shearling, and Connor from the closet's gonna yell at me about it, or at least make fun of me about it. They are super chunky on the bottom, which is great, and they've got great grip, which is also great, and that is also fantastic when it's really cold. They're heavy, really, really heavy. So something like really heavy. So yeah, they're probably not going to be ones that get a lot of wear, and certainly will be very sparsely worn here in Australia, but I just love the lining on them. I thought that was so cool. So I have those, and we have these high top sneakers. So these are all leather. I've worn these several times. Although they've got this really chunky bottom on it, they are really, really light. Like, as I picked them up compared to these ones, they're like a third of the weight, like really, really light joggers, which is why I liked them. They are a high top, and they do have the Hermes little circle there. And yeah, I just loved the high top and this bumpy bottom and the chunkiness, but more than anything for me it was about the how light they are for what they look like. They're going to be really heavy, but they are super, super light, really, really comfortable too. So I love these from Hermes. And also from Hermes, which have not had a wear yet, I think these are like Kelly ones, that like, because anything with this detail I tend to call Kelly, even though it's the same closure that's on a Birkin. Tend to be Kelly sneakers rather than Birkin sneakers. But yeah, just a really simple design, and I waited for these because I wanted silver hardware, and my sales associate had to be all over stock when it kept coming in. Lots of gold ones, but it took us a while to get the silver ones in my size, and I was adamant that I wanted silver. These aren't too bad in terms of weight. Certainly not as heavy as those ones, but heavier than the other ones. Very classic in their design. Just haven't worn them yet. The times I've chosen white high top sneakers, I've gone with the other ones. But yeah, need to do better, Meredith, and wear these. But beautiful with the silver hardware on there. They're just gorgeous. So I have those. And then my last pair, a little embarrassing to show you. They're a little trashed. So I bought these right before I went to New York, and then I wore them a lot in New York. And the grates in New York that are on the sidewalks, and there's steam that comes up, it's not clean, and they just got trashed. Like, these have been dry cleaned and they're still trashed. They're not white anymore. Like, look at that. They're just, I would say, go so far as to say they're ruined. Will I still wear them? I will, but they certainly don't look as nice as they did when they were like bright white. So comfortable. I would absolutely invest in a second pair of these if how dirty they are bothered me enough that I needed to buy a new pair. Happily do it, because these were so comfortable. They were great to wear in New York. They went with like my dresses. They went with everything that I took with me while being super comfortable. So I love these. I highly recommend them as a shoe from Hermes. They're light, and they are obviously a canvas rather than a leather. But just keep in mind that like they will get dirty, and once they're dirty, there's not a lot of ways to clean them. So I sent them to my dry cleaner, and he gave them a go, and then gave me my money back because he couldn't get them really clean. I feel like there might be a sneaker spa somewhere in Sydney. If you know anything about the sneaker spa, can you let me know in the comments down below? And I would be interested to maybe send them to the sneaker spa in the hopes that maybe they can get them a little bit whiter and clean them up. But yeah, the New York greats just absolutely killed these shoes, but they were so fabulous and so comfortable. So definitely one of my favorites. And I haven't had them that long, so to make that call is a big one. So yes, they're my last pair of luxury sneakers. So I own 14 14 pairs of luxury sneakers. Yes, and countless non-luxury ones. I'm sitting here looking at my shoes directly across from me, and I've got two pairs of sparkly joggers. I've got 4 pairs of Skechers. I've got 2 pairs of Converse. I have 4 pairs of Levi's. Like I got a lot of sneakers. Yeah, I like sneakers. But if I'm going, it depends on where I'm going as to whether a luxury sneaker is something I will choose or not. For travel, I actually love my Skechers more than anything. It used to be my Levi's, but my Skechers are even lighter than my Levi's, and I traveled with my Skechers last time I went to New York as well. They were my on the plane shoes, and they're really comfortable, and they're slip on and offs. So yeah, luxury sneakers are fantastic, and I love all of mine. But if you want a true sneaker for the sake of it being a sneaker, do you need a luxury brand? Probably not. These are about creating the look that goes with them. The sneakers I have over there are about functionality and just throwing on a pair of shoes and going, or I'm going for a walk with my children, or I know I'm going to be walking all day, going to a concert. That's what they're for. They're for the everyday life, the need to look a certain way look, or feel like you need to style an outfit look. So yes, I do live many lives. Life of mum, and the life of like going out luxury shopping or doing fancy things. They're very different things, and I need sneakers for both sometimes. So yeah, but highly recommend Louboutin sneakers. I find them really comfortable. Some Hermes sneakers are pretty comfortable too. Louboutin take a little bit to break in for me. I know other people really love them, but I always find that I've got to carry band-aids when I'm wearing them, that they do take a little while to break in. And I will say that about Louboutin shoes across the board. So yeah, I love Louboutin shoes, but they take a little bit to break in. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which at the moment is every single day. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.